So we're looking at F here, right? And we have these, whoa, that's actually 3 conditions, isn't it? 3 steps. Ooh. Yeah, good stuff. And you notice we start with this C5H9BR. Anybody realize that, like, it's pretty much doubled, isn't it? Yeah. Or another way of saying that is, look at that group right there. Yeah, it's pretty much what you've added here, isn't it? Yeah. Whoa. Okay. I know, right? Maybe it has something to do with it. Does anybody remember how you make a Grignard? So we see all these Grignards, right? And they're always this magnesium and a halogen on one side, and then you have like this carbon on the other, right? So if you added, say, a halogen compound, a halogen alkyl compound, or an alkyl halogen, excuse me, to magnesium and ether, you might make something like a Grignard, right? Okay.
This is kind of off topic, but you said those are really hard to make.
Well, magnesium's actually fairly expensive. And yes, you can make some in batches. They're just very expensive to have around the lab. Yeah. So the halogen compounds are fairly expensive in and of themselves, many of them at least. Some are not. Then magnesium, pure magnesium, the metal, is actually fairly expensive as well. But if you're willing to and can make your own, yes, they can be fairly pricey, but again, everything's relative, right? Yeah. For us, it's fairly pricey. For a multi-million-dollar lab, not so much. Okay. So anyways, so you can generate your Grignard. You then have what you've normally been attacking, right? Notice the double bonded oxygen here? And so you can attack that with your Grignard, right? And no, it's sort of reverse, isn't it? You've normally been using a reactant, had a Grignard, and then the Grignard attacked it, right? Here we're making the Grignard, and then it's attacking what we're adding. Okay? And so, finally, we put this H3O plus in there and finish it off. And so we go down. We have to think about the last little part, which is geometry. And so notice again, this is your Grignard up here, which is what we started with that BR, right? It's formed a single bond with the double bonded oxygen we put in, right? And that double bonded oxygen we put in formed an OH just like it always has before, okay? It's just we are doing it with the Grignard being formed from our reactant, right? Rather than adding the Grignard in. Okay, does anybody have any questions about this so far, right here? The geometry doesn't really matter because it didn't have any geometry in the first place. So there's not really any difference here, okay? There's also 2 of the same groups on each side, so it doesn't matter anyways. Right. Anybody have any questions, concerns, comments, tap dance routines? Okay. All right. You all have a great day. We'll see you Wednesday.